Hello and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2, following my career Farquar freights as we continue on our journey to conquer Britain.
Keep right, and then
We've
turn right.
took a little trip down to Liverpool after resting at the port. We do have a
Turn right.
decent job down here, so I'll go get it hooked up, get sorted. Let's jump in, let's go. So we've come to Cargill's Agri because they want us to deliver a forage wagon all the way over to Grimsby. I thought that would be a nice little jobby. West to east with something a bit different. Not that we get to see it because it's on the back, but at least we know we're doing something a bit different. Haven't done a forage wagon in a while, if at all, I don't think. I believe this could be part of the new Agri DLC. Might not be, might be a mod. You just never know. See if we can just pull that over, magnetize it. Let's get the reverse and beep out. Let me have a little look at it. Oh no, this is DLC, I believe. If that was a mod, that would be a real brand. But yeah, can't really get close enough in on it. Very cool. Very nice. Should we have a little one of them? Share that about later on. Lovely. So, details on the jobby. Forage harvester weighs 13 tonne. And it's going to pay out 10,000. It is 208 miles. Should take us 4.5 hours. We've got 6.5 hours to do it. So we've got a little bit of leeway should we get any roadblocks, diversions, accidents, me taking the wrong turn in, that sort of thing. I don't know what I'm indicating for in here. I guess it wouldn't hurt to indicate, would it? But as you can see, from a little sleep, we've already got 500,000 in the bank, so we will be able to buy another truck, at least one more truck, and get ourselves another driver, which is what it's all about.
Turn right.
Let's get rid of that. Looking pretty good, unless there's someone hiding behind that sign, which is normally how it works for me. Who once got took out by a car. I think it was when we were in one of the Scandinavian countries. I think it might be Finland or Sweden. And it was like really flat, really long. But there was like a crossroad intersection coming up. And the vehicle coming across the intersection was travelling at the same speed as my truck was. And it sat behind that pillar the whole time until we got to the intersection, and then we just T-boned, or he T-boned into me. Well, no, I T-boned into him, because he came out in front just as I crossed it, although I did have right away. But, yeah, that was a pretty epic crash, that one. Made me jump and shook me up, because I didn't see them at all, because the car was just hidden behind the frame.
Keep left, and
The
then
cabin
turn
frame,
left.
it was just, yeah. That was a classic MrFarquar ETS moment, that one.
Turn left.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's a short of it somewhere on the channel. I do tend to put my big crashes and my mistakes into shorts, so we haven't had a short in a long time, so it means I haven't made one in a while, which might mean I'm actually getting better. Becoming quite a capable driver, although we did nearly roll it. We had the truck on one side last episode, so
Keep left.
yeah, you never know when the
left.
drama's going to ensue. You really don't. So yeah, welcome in. Welcome in if you're new. Thank you for returning. If you are a returning viewer, your time, your support is greatly appreciated. And as always, thank you to the channel members. You guys have been great. The continued support through the ups and downs of the channel, and the slowing of content, the increasing of content, the varying content. I know some people come for specific things, and that's fine. So yeah, I do appreciate it. It does help to keep things ticking over here. If you wish to be a channel member, you can just press join down below, and membership starts from 99 pence. There are other tiers if you wish to support more, but all memberships of all tiers get early access to all the content. The tiers are just for those that want to give a little extra if they wish. There is no obligation to do so. I'm gonna want to go over, aren't I? You need to get a shift on me. Rather than trying to race around him. That makes more sense, doesn't it?
And then exit left.
Old me would have tried to race around him. One day I'll be good enough to pay attention to it. They don't even need to do that. Some might end up racing around him because he's going so slow. Oh, Mr. FedEx. Keep in your lane. Oh, mate, you're just coming out. It's just coming out. Lovely. We good. We good. We survived. We did. Oh, no, sorry, mate. I'll leave you that lane as well. I'll stay in the middle. I should stay in the middle. Now I'm coming over. There we are. Now it's going to tell me to get back in the middle because we've got one of them weird junctions that take away the left-hand lane. A little weird patch of wheat in the grass there, but there's no rule saying your field has to come up to the road verge, is there? But yeah, the series has gone quite well. Still getting views on it, which is good. I mean, not massive, but we do tick over, and I'm pleased with that. Farming's still going well. I'm recording this almost straight after the last episode, so last week's episode. Hopefully Deconstruction Simulator's been received half decently. I will keep it going for a while, see if it picks up. If not, you never know, it might be doing really well. You just don't know. I don't even know if I haven't looked to see if channel members have even watched it since it's gone on there for early access. It's there if you want it. There's no pressure, is there? I'm trying to think schedule-wise. I should imagine next week will be when the gold mine simulator comes out as well, because that's planned for what is our half term here in the UK. I always try and get a little extra content out when it's the school holidays, because you just got a few more people that might be floating around, something different. Again, not a brand new game. I think it came out in 2016, 2017. It looks dated, it plays dated, but it's somewhat interesting. I say somewhat interesting because it's not playing as I thought it would, mainly because the tutorial feels like it's the whole game. But I think you can turn the tutorial off, but I've got to keep going along with it and see how it goes. And then after X amount of episodes, I'll call an end to that as a season. And I think that's just going to be all tutorial, and I just don't want to abandon it just because I'm like, oh, this is taking a long time. And then I'll give it a little gap, and we'll come back again and do it from scratch without any tutorial prompting or telling us what we need to be doing, because then I can build it up at my pace, because the tutorial, as I'm seeing it for that game, like it makes you you can't progress in the tutorial until you've made all the money you need to make to buy every bit of equipment to do the next style of mining. So you come in, you had enough to get a pot and a pan and some sheets that separated the gold and the dirt and what have you, and a bucket, and then you had to go rinse it out.
And then continue.
But then you had to do enough of that so you could buy all of the machinery that was required, including an excavator, to start doing excavation digging rather than hand digging. and the machinery to go with that. And then and I think there was like 50 grand or something I had to make, which is no 27 I think it was, which was a lot of money. And then I think it went up to maybe 50 something anyway. And then the next one is like, oh, you've got to make $510,000 to finish this step of the tutorial, and it's taken a long time. And because the tutorial gets you to buy used second-hand machinery because it's affordable to unlock that next step, my machines keep breaking down. So I'm trying to make the money, but I'm constantly having to stop mining and production because I'm having to keep driving back to the store to buy new bits, which is also then using up the money that I'm trying to stockpile. Yeah, it's just sort of in a weird place with the tutorial. But if you're interested, the first 3, by the time this come out, hopefully 4 or 5 episodes are on for members. Like I say, it'll go live at the end of October, and it should release. I'm hoping I'll have enough for the end of October to go at least 1 a day for a week, because I think half term's a week. So if we do 1 a day for a week, so if I do 7 of them, then they're going to go out alongside all regular content. So they'll release in the morning, probably about 10, 11 o'clock.
Go straight on.
Oh, that one. Oh no, I do need to go over. Yeah, so that's when that'll go out, and then we'll see how far along I am and what I need to do. Maybe for another 5 or 6 episodes, going out more sporadically, sort of mixed into the regular schedule of sort of late afternoon, early evening releases. We'll just see how everything's going. Like I say, it's not going to stick around forever. It'll be a short burst series, and I might do something else, or we might focus on something else. I might even start bulk recording my SnowRunner series again, and have that ready to start to launch sometime soon. I just hit some buttons. Hopefully a load of stuff didn't happen. Probably just turn my lights off. No, they're on. I might have a... No beacon's not on or anything. Yeah, because we'll get back on SnowRunner as well. Bulk record it, so then it's all on the schedule, ready to go. All while still trying to get in 6 to 10 hours farming sessions to make one 30 to 50 minute video. On that challenge is going well though. Views wise, it's definitely slowed down from obviously when it started, but with 20 odd episodes in, so that tends to happen. Some people don't even do 20 episodes a series, and I tend to do like 100 episodes a series on everything I do, which is why we're going to try this whole... I might as well stay where I am, to be fair, but we shouldn't. Try this whole sort of serial stuff. I didn't do like season 1 episode whatever with Deconstruction Simulator, because I talked about bringing that in as an idea, that sort of way of doing the content in gold mining. So it'll be content that comes out after gold mining. But if I do like a good stretch of Deconstruction Simulator, and then we might step away for a bit and then come back if it gets very samey, which, you know, these sort of simulating games do. If it gets very samey, we'll step away and we'll wait and see if there's some DLC come along, or what if they patch some new stuff in, and then we can come back to it. These never-ending careers don't have to be done all in one sitting. Because like I've said, there's multiple games in my library that I want to get playing, that I've had for a long time, that I've not had the time to do, or the chance to do, or haven't felt like it works. But by this concept of a short series but certain content might help me to do that. fingers crossed. Best laid plans and all that. I'm sure something in life will dramatically change and it'll all stop. It always does. As soon as I get an idea or get a plan and think we're on a track here, we're going to do this. We've got growth, we've got momentum, things are going well. Something will happen. My PC will break, or my wheel will break, or something will happen. Someone will get ill. It's just how it is. And then all time gets sapped away. And we don't make the sort of money to replace the PC if it goes, or even many of the components if it goes. We don't make the money to replace like the wheel if it goes. Because the channel has to pay for itself. Will give me more time. Would give me more time to read my massive amount of books, though, wouldn't it? Which this month, and this started a good while back, because I'd pretty much forgotten about it. I read my books, and I use I've talked about before, use an app called Fable, and I review my books and track progress, and you sort of gamification of reading. You get to track it, books read, types, genres, and authors, stuff like that. So it's all there. But I also write little mini reviews, and I list it on my Instagram. So my Instagram has sort of slowly turned into a little bit of a book review thing. And about a month and a half ago, maybe more, maybe nearly 2 months ago, had a publisher get in touch with me and asked if I would be interested in an early access promo copy of a book that was coming out. Would I be happy? Well, would I be willing to read it and just honestly review it? And wherever it is I like to post my reviews and stuff. So I was like, yeah, I could do that. Of course I can. It's by two authors that I'd never heard of. One of them is a lady that's been writing for like 50 years. I did a little Google. About 50 years.
Okay,
And then it's co-authored. There's two people. And the chap that's writing with her, I think he's a lot younger, quite newer. He's got a few books out though. And it's sort of a political thriller.
Turn right.
It's called We the People by Russell Rackes, I think his name. Razak. That's it, Russell Razak. And TJ, the young lady, TJ McGarry.
Get ready to turn right.
Yeah, political thriller about. And this also do like the introduction and the sort of takeover and control of like AI within political circles and means. So yeah, I'm gonna get stuck into that once I finish reading my current read. My current read is a book that my partner brought me
Get ready to
about
turn right.
about 2 months ago. No, maybe not that long ago. It's a book that I've wanted to read for a while. Bernie Collins' How to
Turn
Win a
right.
Formula One race. Or How to Win F1 Grand Prix, I think is what it's called. And it's like a really personal, in-depth look at Bernie Collins' career and
then turn right.
how to, manage a successful team. And yeah, it's really good. I'm really enjoying
Here
it.
we are. Safe and sound.
Is that where I'm parking? Between them? I think so. Yeah, really enjoying it. Is that? I'm not sure if this is where I'm parking. It is, isn't it? Yeah. Now, big Bernie Collins fan anyway. I think she's probably the best analysis on the Sky's F1 broadcast. Always much better if Bernie's there. So, yeah, reading a bit more about her life and her journey through F1, and also like she's proper broken down everything that goes into every aspect of a Formula One team, from like pre-season or from like conception of designs to pre-seasons, testings to the first Grand Prix of the season, and just breaking everything down every little step of the way, and like all her personal stories of it, and some of it's really quite touching as well. She seems a lovely lady, as it's written, which we all knew she was anyway. There we are, 209 miles, 4 hours and 34 minutes. Continuing. So I think we've got enough for one more truck. So we shall go services, truck dealer, Scania, any either or, because we shall buy online. Another fleet configuration, purchase. And where are we going? We put one Croydon. London. We'll stick one in London. Okay. Yeah, not quite enough for another one. But that is fine. So then we want to go to recruitment agency. Hire the driver. Still not any good drivers. We will take Peter V. Oh no, we won't. We'll take Yeri, because he has economic driving. And if we can get it, we'll stick you there, mate. And you're in charge of London. So let's have a little look at our driver manager. We now have, including myself, 46 drivers. All doing rather well. So, training. You should be finished with eco, so let's get your ADR. You've done balanced, eco, balanced, right. So, you want... It's a bit boring, everyone has to do eco driving to start with, but it's... Financially, it's better for us, isn't it, if they're not wasting fuel. Make more money. And we loves the money. We're all about the money. And we'll check some of the higher ups once I've got these in. See if everyone's doing a lot of them. Once they have finished their eco, we just tend to stick them on balanced anyway. So let's see what everyone's up to. He's still doing his eco because he was doing other stuff beforehand. You've got all your ADR, mate. So let's put you on eco. You've got all your ADR. Why doesn't it just flick over? Perhaps they do just sort of automatically flick over, but start doing other things. You're still working on your ADR. You're balanced. Long distance. You're balanced, mate. Work on your ADR. That's fine. All good. Which is fine. You finished that, so you go balanced. Go balanced. Do a little bit of everything. Some of these guys and girls must have been left for a while. Or they've learned really quickly. Because we didn't have many good drivers, so I'll stick you balanced just because it's going to tick over pretty quickly. I'll put you balanced as well. Leave you going. You're still doing your thing. Although you've only got one to go, so I'll put you balanced, then you'll start to do. So yeah, doing pretty good. Is there anything else we need to really look at? I don't think so. Everyone else is doing alright, aren't they? Do you have an email? It's probably been sitting there for ages. I think this is, yeah, extra special transports. Skills. My skills. Yep, all gone well. 2.6 million per week. We've got 10% of that at the minute. Well, that is going to be it for this one. A quick job across the country. Liverpool to Grimsby. Nicely done. No real issues. Can't complain at that. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, give a big fat thumbs up down below. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, turn the bell notification on, find out when new videos are going live. As always, comments and feedback down there. You guys have a wonderful day, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.